That's right. These are the protesters. Hear their stories.
Michael from Houston.
My name is Stuart Lord. I'm from Colorado.
I'm Bessie Taiwu, and I'm from Houston, Texas.
Annie, Atlanta, Georgia.
From Chicago.
I'm a firefighter from southeastern Virginia.
I'm Crystal Marsh, and I'm here from Seattle.
Kelly Michael Williams, host and publisher of Black Politics Today.
Jim Marino, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Raymond, Chicago.
Travis, Kankakee, Illinois.
I'm Naz, I'm from New York.
I'm Darius, I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Lila, let's talk.
Hey guys, today is August 28, 2020. We are celebrating the March on Washington's anniversary. I'm heading there now. As you can see, there are a whole bunch of people walking all up in my neighborhood, which is awesome to see. So we're gonna walk, we're gonna express ourselves. This is Constitution and 23rd. Starting. Let's go.
Lila, let's talk.
All sorts of different people. People with disabilities. No reason, no excuses not to be here. Found the spot. I'm so happy to see so many different people from various ages to various faith backgrounds to ethnic backgrounds. It's a beautiful sight. You know, we're all wearing masks, we're all social distancing to a certain extent, and it's a really powerful way to reconnect with people. So let's see how the day unfolds, but so far so good. It's really, really nice. So I'm on the side.
Women and children
The
stops
side on the
until
front.
systematic racism and anti-democracy.
Spread out quick. There's a pageant girl. She says, her shirt says Kentucky. That's pretty dope. I like that. Receive this sign, your petition for FloydRights.org. I'm going to speak to the gentleman who just gave it to me. Hi, how you doing?
Hi, how you doing today?
Good. What's your name? Where are you from?
My name is Stuart Lord. I'm from Colorado.
Okay, and you just passed me this petition. I'm going to let everybody know to sign it. What is it about?
It's about, Miranda rights. We want Floyd rights. Police officers approach you and say that I will respect you as a human being with dignity and respect. That I will do my best to make sure that you are treated and I will not harm you. So go to the webpage, sign the petition, and let's get millions of signatures to wake up the country that we deserve to be treated by police with respect, dignity, and honor.
Thank you so much. I appreciate all this hard work. Make sure you go to FloydRights.org, sign the petition, support everybody. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, I'm all right, thank you.
So, what's your name?
I'm Michael from Houston.
So, why did you decide to join the march?
I decided to join the March 2020 because this is like the story continues. It's history still in the making. Of course, we're all a part of Martin Luther King Jr.'s legacy, and I feel just physically being present is the stamp.
Yeah. What kind of feelings has it evoked recently that has probably brought you here?
It's really ignited a passion and a fire for me, especially in the community where I serve, mostly in church circles.
Okay.
But even across religions, as a matter of fact, connected with a Jewish synagogue, and they invited me to share with them on Juneteenth, and I feel like right around that time is when this great awakening or reawakening occurred. And to be a part of this movement, for me, it's just, it's very purpose driven. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you.
All right, wait a minute. We cannot be satisfied as long as the Negro is the victim of all the unspeakable horrors of police brutality. When a man was killed with a knee on his neck, narrating his own death on videotape and didn't know they were recording. My brother George, he's looking down right now. He's thankful for everything that everybody is doing right now. Y'all showing a lot of empathy and passion, and I'm enjoying every last bit of it right now. If it weren't for y'all, I don't know where I'd be right now, because y'all are keeping me running. I have to allocate for everybody, man. Right now, Jacob Blake, I'm feeling it's hard just to talk right now. Now is the time to lift our nation from the quicksands of racial injustice to the solid rock of brotherhood. Now is the time.
I'm Bessie Taiwu, and I'm from Houston, Texas. Came out today because I have a concern, as many other Americans, of the racial injustice that's going on with our people, and fight for equality.
Yeah.
These bills that they have put into session for law enforcement, we need to get them passed, because that will help our young people.
Here we are. We just finished all the speeches. We're going to head on over to the Martin Luther King Memorial, and it has been an amazing, moving time. It's hot, but it doesn't matter because we're all here gathering together. I'm so blessed to be here, and let's continue the journey. Here we are, walking to the Martin Luther King Memorial site. Let's go.
Send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell. Indict, convict, send those killer cops to jail. The whole damn system is guilty as hell.
Beg your oppressor, you'll never get what you want. We've gone step by step there, Frederick Douglass, but what were his last words? He said, agitate, agitate, agitate. And these fools ain't trying to give it up.
Yeah.
No humility in it. 400 years, and you can't repent, and you call yourself a Christian country? I don't think so. You call yourself followers of Jesus, the Christ? I don't think so, because it's not adding up. Okay, you're comparing apples to oranges, man. So, no, you got to take your freedom. Take your freedom. Now, those guys, Martin Luther King, took part in taking freedom. Okay, Malcolm, all of them. And we're talking about a whole turnover, a whole revolution. Because Marcus Garvey said, "A man without his own country is a man without a soul." So you don't make no decisions. You don't have no soul. That's why Marcus Garvey said, "Let's go back to Africa and start from scratch." Because this is not your home. Okay, this is not your home. Obviously, someone else is making the rules and regulations that don't favor you. Okay, and that's why we're doing this after 400 years. What is it going to take? I think an asteroid.
Hey, hey, ho, ho! Hey, hey, ho, ho!
The media is here to capture everything from all different places, because this is a very important moment. We're trying to make sure that we document it. Documenting history is a part of remembering. Look at all these things.
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter.
What's your name?
Annie.
And where are you from?
Atlanta, Georgia. I just moved here for law school. In the South, I don't know, I've witnessed a lot of racism and a lot of people claiming to not be racist but still letting racist things slide. So I'm here kind of as an example for people from the South, and also just because I have black friends that I care about, and none of this shit's okay that's happening, you know?
So what do you think about when some people say, oh, well, I'm not a black person, so it doesn't matter, like, it doesn't affect me? What would you say to those type of people who are non-black but don't see the relevance of why they should care?
That, do you have a heart? Are you a Christian? Do you claim to be empathetic at all? If you care about others' lives, if you claim to care about all lives, you need to care about black lives first. And until, you know, black people have equal rights, all lives won't. So,
Gentlemen, so kind, showing his gratitude, gave me some water. Where are you from and what's your name?
I'm from Chicago. This Fox Sushita.
Oh, Chicago!
Streamer. You know, we're chilling, having a great time, man. Love the energy, love the vibes. I appreciate you. Shout out to you being here. Where are you from? If you
I'm from here.
Oh, you're from here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, here we are. Here we are. We doing our thing, man. In 2020, we standing up. You already know what it
What
is.
brought you here? Like, why did you decide to come in person versus maybe virtual or, you know,
I had to feel the energy. I had to be present. I had to. So you already know
How
what
have
it
you
is.
been? What are your feelings lately with the continuous brutality of black people, not just with the police, but just in general society? How has that made you feel?
It's been out of pocket, for real. Like it's been hitting me time and time again. At some point in time, it's unfortunate to say, like, we've been numbing ourselves to it, but like this is the last straw, and I feel like I'm sick of it. All of us here are sick of it, and we all standing together, and we got to do what we got to do.
Yeah. Where are you from?
Hold on, let's roll that back. This march is about demanding justice, but also to demonstrate unity.
Where are you from?
I'm a firefighter from southeastern Virginia.
Oh, okay. We're in Virginia.
City of Hampton, but I'm supposed to be at work today.
Oh, Hampton. Okay. Well, you're all covered up, so no one's going to see you. I went to school at ODU in 757 area, yeah.
Right.
So I'm familiar. What brought you guys out here today?
Police and civil rights.
Yeah.
Frustration at the fact that people are still marching like this 53, 57 years after Martin Luther King marched here.
Yeah.
The frustration with the Jim Crow laws not being overturned. The frustration with the Confederate monuments not being taken down.
Yeah.
You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution! You can't stop the revolution!
Love the energy. Young people cheering, igniting everybody.
Whole streets! Our streets! Whole streets! Our streets! Whole streets! Our streets! If we don't get it, shut it down! If we don't get it, shut it down! Whole streets! Our streets! Whole streets! Our streets!
Ryan, Chicago.
Jim Marino, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Tony Wellington, also from Pittsburgh.
Raymond, Chicago.
Crystal Marsh, and I'm here from Seattle. My friend from Seattle too.
Hi, how you doing?
And this is my mom and my sister.
Oh, wow. And this is a family gathering.
I'm Sandra Wilson Hawkins. I'm actually from Odenton, Maryland. My name's Fisha Williams. I'm from Odenton. It's an important part of history. We live in the march from the 60s, which I remember that.
Oh, wow.
Martin Luther King march.
Yeah.
I remember Emmett Till. I knew his mother. I used to live in Chicago, so I knew his mother.
Oh, my God.
But the thing about it, everything that's happening today is just like going all the way back to what happened back then. See all of my people out here getting together for a greater cause. And I'm just hopeful that all of these people will be out voting when it's time to vote.
Everything, pretty much, the movement. The historical momentum of the moment. I had an uncle who was lynched in Mississippi.
Oh, my God.
And my father had passed away like 10 years ago. And I know if he was still here, he'd be out here supporting this.
I love to see this. I absolutely love that there's so many people that are involved, but this has got to continue. continue because this is only the tip of the iceberg. Systemic racism is embedded in this country. The fabric of this country is built on the backs of slavery. It's going to take a lot to dig to the roots to get things up and out and get this country back.
Chicago on my way to a party. I fit the description. 2 female police officers had guns drawn. And then when they realized I wasn't the person, hopped in their car to drive off. No apology, no I'm sorry. So that was a scary moment.
I'm Lila. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida. The reason that I'm here, our ancestors, and they marched, and we're marching, and we just want justice and peace for all.
Just to show some support. It's a tragedy that all is going on, so other people are living it. We figured the least that we could do is come out and show support and solidarity.
I'm Lila Phillips. I'm from Jacksonville, Florida, and I came because of the way that black people are disparagingly dying at the hands of white police officers. And I feel like just one person alone, we don't have a voice, so we came to join all the masses.
What's your name?
My name is Kelly Michael Williams. I'm the host and publisher of Black Politics Today, and I created Black Politics Today for exactly this reason. For the reason why we're out here marching, because although we've had plenty of opportunities to talk, to march, to have advancements, we've never had a political magazine or news magazine, which I published the first of, and we've never had the voice of what's at stake for us in our community. And I wanted to make sure that we highlighted what's at stake for us. Now you hear that term all the time. You've never heard it until 2018, 2019, 2020. Prior to that, African American lives were at stake from the very day that we got here in 1619. And so I wanted to make sure that we came out here so we can talk to people, but also so we can bring our voices back and let people know that Black politics today is alive and well, and we need to make sure that we are paying attention and doing more than just waiting for 30-second campaign ads. But we have to do more than just march. We have to get at our city council meetings, we have to get at our state legislative meetings, and we have to get at our congressional meetings so that we can do more than just vote when it comes time to vote. We have to advocate for ourselves at every level of government.
A lot of people that I've reached out to in disadvantaged communities feel like, well, regardless of who's in the office, it doesn't matter. It's not going to change from my life. What would you say to encourage those folks to be more involved, regardless of their maybe social economic situation?
I think what they need to understand is that every politics is local. So don't wait for this presidential race. You can vote for judges in your state. The judges that sentence your cousins to 20 and 30 years to life are state judges. Do you know that a lot of those state judges are on the ballot? A lot of those county judges are on the ballot, that you can actually vote them out of office. Your district attorney is on the ballot. You can vote him out of office. All those people, your county sheriff, the county sheriff is on the ballot. You can vote him in or out of office. The sheriff controls the county. Anything goes for him in the county. The things we don't understand is the things that are hurting us the most. If we understand the Constitution, if we recognize the Constitution, then we can do more for ourselves through the Constitution, and we don't have to worry about what they're doing up here. We can make sure it happens for us in our local areas, because this right here is what we need. But this is only going to change if every one of them shuts it down in Congress, in your state legislature, at your city council, at your county supervisor, at the dog catcher, and the water resources. Because even in Flint, we still need water.
Just came to lend our bodies and our voices for racial justice.
We have a lot of privilege as white people. You have a little bit more time to speak up for people who don't have as much privilege as we do.
What can you tell some of my white audience members?
Let black people lead. Right? I mean, we can't be stepping up to be the white savior. Right? So just let black people lead and lend your hands, your minds, your knowledge, your skills, wherever you're asked to.
Say her name! Say her name! Say his name! Say his name!
Oh, hey! How you doing? I'm recording.
Cool.
What's your name?
Travis.
Where are you from?
Kankakee, Illinois.
Okay.
And we are the Black Board, all of us from an organization from Black Board.
Okay.
The Black Board.
What are you guys about? YouTube Lila Talks. So this is your chance.
Go ahead, Travis. This is our president of the Black Board.
Yes, come on.
Mr. Keenan Love.
Okay, hello.
46 miles.
Okay.
How y'all doing?
Hey.
This is the Black Board. This is our team. We got the vice president. That's big VPZ right there.
Okay.
We stand for social injustice, and we really stand on anything that needs to be stood on as far as when it comes to our culture, you know, and our beliefs and our community first and foremost.
We are definitely into politics. We definitely are trying to get younger people into Alderman
To register to vote, register to vote. And then one more time together, what's the name of your group?
Black Board!
All right, check them out.
Look up on YouTube, the man who walked 46 miles from Chicago to Kankakee.
Okay, cool. So you can check him out, follow him, and you'll get more information there. All right, thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Appreciate your time.
Thank you. Have a great
Thank you. You too. Bye.
I've been marching all morning and it's been so invigorating. I'm tired and I'm hot, but I feel energized. I've met so many amazing people.
It's so beautiful to see all sorts of people, age groups. Look at this older woman walking up. It was a long walk. It's hot. She's here. So many families have gathered, and at the end of the day, all Black people are a collective family.
People came from all over, a lot of people from Chicago, from Houston. Everyone's calling to register voters, to have people come out and vote. You know, protesting is amazing. It's not just a way to spread awareness through the news outlets, but it's also a way for people like us, whether you're an activist or not, to be re-energized by people's voices, people's stories. And so being collectively together can be a really powerful thing. And my hope, as well as I think a lot of the people that I spoke with today, is to ensure that this momentum continues, that we not just become static to the status quo, but we take this energy and build upon it. We're here because Martin Luther King did the March on Washington, and now we're doing it. So we have to build upon what he did for us during the civil rights era, along with a lot of other civil rights leaders. So.
People can have the water to drink, where people feel free to express themselves and feel free to walk down the street.
Oh my God!
Without the fear of brutality.
Oh my God, thank you so much. Ah, I'm dying. My phone was dying, so this nice officer is letting me charge. Oh. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. So nice. See? See? Giving out the water to everybody else. So this nice officer was so kind, let me charge my phone, gave me water when I was dying, and I just want to say thank you so much. I really appreciate you, and you're just a great example that there are good cops out here. Thanks.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Bye. Black men in 20 will vote 20, taking time. Okay. Hi, what's this organization about?
Black Men Will Vote. We actually on tour for 55 cities, traveling the nation and basically educating young Black men on how to vote and why they should vote in 2020 and why it's important to vote 2020.
Okay, that's a great thing. I love that.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
You want to take me to the movies?
Yes, I'll be eating.
What movie?
Whatever you want to see.
Okay.
Or, you know, take a nice little vacation somewhere. My name GT. How you people doing? Nice to meet y'all.
I have a YouTube channel called Lila Talks.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, so I'm trying to share. Yeah, look me up. Lila Talks.
How you doing?
Good. So what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Darius. I'm from Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Okay, and why did you decide to come to the march today?
I came to march on DC because I feel like this is an important place to be. We have a lot of activists, lawmakers here that want to make change, and we need to stand in solidarity with the rest of the country and not just focus on our own cities, but also focus on making the country equal and opportunity for everybody. We're just taking our experiences back to our cities and try to use that while we're also marching. In Milwaukee, we've been marching for about 93 days straight.
Do you mind telling me who the people are in your shirt?
The people on my shirt are Alvin Cole, Jay Anderson, and Antonio Gonzalez. They were killed by all three were killed by a Wauwatosa police officer, the same officer, in a span of 5 years. His name is Joseph Mensah. And we've been there in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin. It's a suburb of Milwaukee, and we've been demanding justice for. Gotten suspended, but until the investigation concludes. But we're just continuing to march on their behalf and to get justice for Jay Anderson, Antonio Gonzalez, and Alvin Cole, and also to fire the police chief for interfering with that investigation.
Thank you. Thank you for sharing me that story. I appreciate that.
No problem. Thank you.
It's 5:30. I'm on Independence, and I gotta walk back to where I was because that's where I live. Man, I'm exhausted. I keep saying, "Oh, I'm gonna go home," but I keep meeting new people to interview. So, walking back home, everyone's gone. This is a good place to reflect and think about what am I gonna do now.
1963 is not an end, but a beginning. Those who hope that the Negro needed to blow off steam and will now be content will have a rude awakening if the nation returns to business as usual.
I was too congested earlier, and I was so passionate about protesting, I completely missed it. But so, it's still a powerful place. I'm still here.
Will one day live in a nation where they will not be judged by the color of their skin, but by the content of their character. I have a dream today.
I know I'm from Brooklyn College, New York. They're from different schools here as well.
So what's your name? Where are you from?
I'm Naz, I'm from New York.
Okay, and then what brought you to the march?
So in New York, we've been doing a lot of protesting about Black Lives Matter and getting justice for Breonna Taylor and everyone who's died with police brutality. And we're actually part of a lot of bike protest groups.
You said, what is it called?
Bike. Yes, we use our bikes to protest all over New York City.
Wait, please explain that. So what do you guys do?
We're part of like Cycle for Justice, Advocacy, Street Riders, and we bike to different boroughs and we protest that way. So we cover more ground. We do about like 20 to 30 miles every protest.
Cool. And then I'm just curious, how many people actually come out?
For Street Riders, thousands.
Wow.
Thousands.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and in Cycle for Justice, it's not just protest. We hit up locations like Rikers and juvenile centers and the African burial grounds to get educated on, you know, why they're there, the history behind it, what we can do to help change. I'm half Indian, half Pakistan, and I think that we need to do a better job outside of being Black to try to understand, if not help, make that change. I feel like we don't do enough. And it starts, it starts at the workplace. It starts at home. And you don't have to do so much. You don't even have to protest. You can just make the smallest difference.
Thank you so much. And then what sign do you got there? And then racism is so American that when you protest and people think you're a protest, that's funny. Okay, thank you so much. So what do you think young people can do, or all people can do, like now that we did the march, like afterwards, like what do you have any thoughts on what you think you're gonna do moving forward that's different?
Have this same energy each day and every single day moving forward.
And at the polls.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
Absolutely.
Gotta vote.
Gotta vote.
First of all, vote. That's the first thing. Do it. It's coming in a couple of months.
Well, before we get to the voting part, I think it is insane that people are of legal age and not registered to vote.
Okay.
That's first and foremost. We have to get beyond that part.
Right, make sure you register. If you're already registered, register others. If you're gonna vote, make sure other people are gonna go vote. Vote early.
Where you advocate for your team, you know, your football team, your basketball team, you wear the jerseys of your favorite player. Start wearing the jerseys of your favorite legislation. Start thinking about things outside of the box. Start advocating for legislation change. We're out here advocating for change. We're advocating for the HR 40. We're advocating for the John Lewis bill. We're advocating for George Floyd bill. But out here is going to work good for the news, but we have to get into those halls of justice, halls of Congress, halls of the state legislature and the city councils, and make it local.
Then you have to become active. You have to hold people accountable for what they say in their campaign speeches and the promises that they make. We have to hold them accountable. That's the only way that we're going to experience change.
Make sure you stay actively engaged in your community, whether it's politically or socially.
I think the second most important thing is be kind and respect everyone.
Collectively, we have to do things in block. We're the only ethnic group that does not have a powerful paid lobbying apparatus. LGBTQ teachers, machinist union, women's rights, Jewish, Christian coalition, they all have an advocacy group. They all put money into that advocacy group. We need to put money behind what it is that we're advocating for. And that's the thing we don't do. In order to get laws changed and passed, you have to advocate. Just because they say it and just because you ask for it doesn't mean it's going to come. You have to make them do it. There's an old saying, the squeaky wheel gets the oil. That's what we have to do. We have to make enough noise so that we can oil our wheel so that it can roll smoothly and not keep squeaking. Because every 5 years, every 10 years, every 2 years, we're squeaking and we're not getting the results we want. We put our money behind it. If we're spending $2 trillion on Nikes, we can spend $1 trillion on legislation.
I think with the many groups that are here, if they would come together and meet quarterly.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Come together and meet quarterly. And then go back to their prospective communities. And implement changes in their communities. And that way, and keep the marches going. By all means, keep the peaceful protests going, because that's what's going to bring about change.
Hey guys, the day is over. It's like 6 o'clock. I'm so tired. It's about to rain. I feel so motivated. I mean, seeing people come together, young and old, and even people who are disabled, out here in the heat with their canes, their families supporting them so they can walk. I'm healthy and able. There's no excuses for me not to do the same thing. So it was all worth it.
It's called Lila Talks.
Lila Talks?
Yeah.
L-E-L-A?
L-I-L-A.
L-I-L-A. Okay.
Yeah, you can Google it, YouTube it. Yeah. Lila Talks.
YouTuber, so subscribe.
Yeah.
Okay, L-I-L-A.
Talks. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah. So there's only,
Oh, that's awesome.
And that's me.
Oh, awesome.
Your channel?
Lila Talks.
Lila Talks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please check me out.
I will.